Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land, released back in 1994 to the original Game Boy. Mario would take a step back and Wario would take the forefront for the final installment in the Super Mario Land trilogy. The story goes is after the events of Super Mario Land 2, Wario decides he still wants a castle and he's going to steal a golden Princess Peach statue to get it. This was very different because Mario was a protagonist. He wanted to save the princess or save a castle, while Wario was an antagonist. He wanted to steal something Mario would never do. This really added character to Wario, really showing how different he was. And there's the gameplay. You'll discover right off the bat, this plays a lot different than Mario Land ever did. Instead of the jump button that Mario has, Wario has a weighted jump to where you won't jump very high, which can be kind of a pain in later levels when it wants you to platform, but when it works in your favor. And then he doesn't have a run button, he has a charge button, which is way different than running, because this is how Wario will attack his enemies because he doesn't have a very high jump. So like I said, when the gameplay works, it really works, but it has times to where it'll want you to platform in the last world, and it will be a struggle to try to get through it. I also didn't like that at the end of the levels, you had to get 15 coins throughout the level to be able to leave the level and save. I didn't care for that. I prefer being able to just leave the level when you want to, but I think it was an interesting idea for the time. I also really love that all the boss fights did something different. With like the first one, you have to hit a spiny Koopa with your charge attack, which was something Mario couldn't do, so it was different. And then for the final boss, you have to throw around a genie lamp to be able to attack the final boss. I think this game was really good for what it was and what it changed about the Mario formula, making sequels in the future that I'm sure is way better. I think this game is a 7 out of 10. It was a great starting point, but most starting points in franchises do have their issues. With this one, it would be the platforming.